How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will, and today we're opening, or I should say, getting it previewed. I gotta remember to do that now. It's like a whole thing. I may stick with it, I may not. Either way, the thumbnail says it. But we're getting it previewed. We're doing an unboxing of Life in Reterra. I had heard about this game. It's a city community rebuilding game. I picked it up at Target, or I didn't pick it up at Target. I ordered it online Target when I ordered one other game, which is the Chronicles of Light, which I will also be doing an unboxing of. And it was like the buy one, get one, 50% off, and they were like $30 games. I'm like, I'll give it a shot. I'll see what it is. I've heard good things about it. I think there's already an expansion in the works for this one. Not sure about the other one. The other one is by Eric Lang, who does pretty good. He was one of the co-creators of Marvel United. We love Marvel United. Either way, let me flip the camera over and we'll get into this box. So there we go. Life in Reterra, a community rebuilding game, as it says. 10 plus, 2 to 4 players, 35 plus or minus. So I don't know if that's per player. Although this was Eric Lang. Maybe the other was in there. I'm confused. This was the Eric Lang game. I'm thinking of the other Disney. He did the other Disney game. This one is just so that way people have it, and I'm not saying it wrong now. Pam Wells did this. I'm thinking of Sidekicks, which I don't think I ever did an unboxing for. And I've heard mixed things about because of the difficulty. So we're hoping this is more family weight. But yeah, Eric Lang, Ken Grohl. It is an Avalon Hill. Avalon Hill's been doing a lot of things lately. I do have Hero Quest. I got everything Hero Quest. I've been meaning to get that for a while. Box is a little bit thinner. Again, retail board game. So here we go. We will start with the rulebook because we always start with our rulebook. Again, I like this. All right. That book is not the size of the box because a book does not need to be the size of the box because it can be the size of the box. You can have this in your hand while you're playing a game, one hand. Good job. But yeah, Life of Reterra. Let's go ahead and zoom in, zoom low. There we go. So here we go. Nice little QR code up there if you want to learn how to play. Welcome. The object of the game. I was thinking objective. I'm like object. Components. First time. So there is a particular way that they recommend playing for the first time. So it does have more of an introductory feel. And then it tells you how to set up the trays. They need to be set up a certain way. And then your setup of your board game. So you set up the board, set up the tiles, things that you're going to build. And then how to play. Lots of examples. Really good for, again, a retail mass market style game, which this is, versus a hobby centric game. It's good to have lots of examples explaining the different rules. And this is where I was saying, like the game companies that make huge books just to put all this graphics in. This is a small book and all the graphics are in there. It goes over the buildings, things you find in your land tiles, things you place in your land tiles. Here are some tips. Nice, tips are nice. Curated building sets. So basically, if you want to spice up your game, you change your building sets. And then my building sets. I'm not sure what this is particularly for, but it says building, name, color side, name. I'm not sure what my building set, I guess for expansions, when they start doing expansions, maybe you can list what you own. Not sure. That's new. I just noticed that. So it's a stitch binding. Huh, that's nice. All right, we will look at the game board. I don't think it's too big. No, I guess I never opened it. Piece of cardboard. There you go. It's a very small, simple game board because it's just going to have all the tiles. In the top corner, it does have your on your turn. It is very small though, in the middle of a table. That might get lost. I don't remember if there were player aid cards. Is that the right way? There we go. I might keep that little board now I think about it. Because the board kind of sits there. If you don't have that in there, there's a gap there. So I think I'll keep that. Let's look at these little tiles first. So these are the standard land tiles that you're building out. The art's actually really unique. It's a really unique art style. Did I miss who the artist was? Yeah, it doesn't say on here. Who is the artist? Who is the artist? Don't know. Somebody knows who the artist is. Please let everybody know down in the comments. I'm not sure who the artist is. And that's disappointing. I like knowing who the artist is. I like board game companies that put the artist's name on the box. It's one of the reasons I get games is because of art. And if I like the art, I want to keep finding that one. So it does look like there's a lot of duplicates. Like these are 3 of the same. Tiles, battery tiles, gears. Looks like there is a little bit of like a foil or maybe just a gloss on the gears. So that's actually really nice. Again, I was calling this a mass market game, but that's actually kind of a nice little touch there. We'll quickly go through if any of these are different. You know, cell phones, compasses, books. Yep. So I'm not sure what each of the icons do. I imagine they have a purpose. Yeah, more tiles, and then okay, and these ones, which I'm guessing is maybe like the starting tiles because there's 4 of them. So let's put those in the front. All right. Then we got this stack of tiles. So I don't know if I showed that. It is a nice insert again for a retail mass market game. Really well done insert. So I think these are pretty much all the same. I'm just going to quickly go through and see if I can find any that look any different. No, I think they're all the same. So we'll just put these in there. I'm not gonna go through this whole rest of that stack. All right. So here we go. Also on this, there's a nice little texture. It's a little picture of 2 people. I think they're holding hands. I think it's from the box. Yeah. So it's these 2 people from the front of the box. So you have your score pad. You have little peoples. Are they all the same? Yeah. So you got a bunch of little peoples. Do a whole bunch of them, so hopefully it focuses on my hand and not something else. They felt weird. They sound different too. So I'm not sure what it's. I think it's recycled. I think it's the recycled components. I think this is the recycled wood that people have been using. But yeah, just a whole bunch of little people. And then you have a bunch of these little tokens. So they're double-sided. Looks like a soccer ball on one side and this little flower thing on the other. All right. And then right now there's 3. If it's 3 sets, no, it's 6 sets. And then in the bottom, or there's 3 sets, but there's 6 types in each one. So 2 in each one. In the bottom, you'll see I have the trays. The reason for that is if you don't have this in there, then it doesn't make it to the top anymore. So all your stuff kind of jumps around. So a little tip for you, put that in the bottom. All right. So here are your cards. All the cards, I didn't split the cards up yet, but I think the cards are supposed to be split up through the 3 packs. They all have this little inlay to put cards. But you have your garden, farm, armory, public square, fishing hole, inn, workshop, market, junk catapult, observatory, sports field, hot springs, amphitheater, restaurant, and school. Would love to tell you how this plays. No idea. I have not watched any videos on it. So you get, looks like they're all the same. So you get 4 of the L shape. It's the same on both sides. You get same with this little L shape for that building type. And then you have this long, a little airplane. So you get a whole bunch of these. A long airplane. And you have this little, well, I guess it used to, I guess it's submarine. Submarine. And you have a really big boot-looking ship. It's like, I guess the back of the ship and the front's cut off. You got 3 of those. All right. And those match what's on these cards. That's what I was saying. The cards should go into each one of the different boxes. That was number 1. Hey, I actually did it in order by happenstance. All right. So I'm just going to do one at a time now because they're all the same. So there is your first L. It looks like some kind of mulching machine. And then this one is like a little community with a rocket ship. And then this is your square tile for this one. Maybe another submarine. Maybe. This one, a monster. Oh no, the guy is... It's like he's fishing, but it's got like a monster fish underneath that he's catching, but there's no water. So, not sure. And then this is a donut. Maybe some kind of restaurant or bar or something else in that one. All right, that's that one. And then number three. So this one, yeah, so they're all the same. 2 long lines, 2 L's, and then a square. So this one, don't know what it is. It's like a sky thing up on a mountain. And satellite dish. Big old satellite dish. You don't need satellite dish. So the little pigeons asking where the DirecTV satellite dish is. An observatory. Observatory. Never mind. Tongue twisted. Second unboxing of the day. I forgot. And a catapult. Makeshift catapult. Doesn't want to... Nothing wants to focus. I'm sorry, guys. And the last one is some kind of machine amphitheater with a tree. So it's like it's got tracks, and then it's like an amphitheater seating, and then there's a tree. So that was that one. We go there, go there, there, and that's what I was saying. Even with, and this is why I was saying, if you can see down there, even with this here, there's still that much space with putting the cardboard back in the bottom. So that's why I did it. Without the cardboard in the bottom, it was a good, probably almost ½ inch or so. There we go. All right, guys, that is Life of Reterra, the city rebuilding game. Build differently each time. There we go. So we're excited to try this out, give it a play. We like tiling, we like spatial puzzle type games like this. If you want to be able to see the gameplay of this, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. This is a 2-player game, so of course this would be one that me and Audrey would play together on the channel, unless somebody comes over the solo mode, which is always possible. Either way, glad you sat with me through this unboxing, and until next time, peace.